how simple and easy and
so
fun.
Adorable.
So adorable. So this is called the Click It bag.
Click It bag. This is great scrap buster.
Yes, it is. So you need an outside fabric.
Okay.
And you're going to cut your batting to the same size as your outside fabric. Then you need an inside fabric because it folds over the top to the outside.
Gives it a nice little
And
accent.
guess what else you need? A measuring tape, an old, nasty, rusty one. I did not take my husband's good one.
You didn't. Good thing.
No. But you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
That's a clicking noise.
Yes, it
That's why
is.
it's called the Click It bag. So you need 2 pieces of these. And I did extras just in case somebody here wants some.
Okay.
Because we took apart a whole long tape measure.
Oh, wow.
It has to be metal. Don't use a fabric one. Why not?
Well, we need a click.
We need it to click.
That's
right. And there are different sizes of
how wide they are.
How wide they are, yes. Oh, I got 3.
So you have all. You cut them to.
You're going to cut them to the length that you want. That tells you here in the instructions also. So not a big deal. And then you need your cute little triangle.
Little accent triangle.
We're going to fold it once, and then you'll fold it twice. But I'm going to have Fern go ahead and fold those both over there.
And iron them? Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
also,
sir.
another thing that you need is some electrical tape, because that has to go on the end of your tape measure, because that's sharp. It's
they are
metal.
sharp, aren't they?
Really sharp. So while she's ironing that, I'm going to cut a piece.
Give that
to
to you while
pieces.
it's warm.
Oh, okay. Good idea. All right. So we've pressed this, and now we just put this on it.
Yeah, you just set it on and let it sit there for a minute while you do something else.
Do I have to push it hard?
Just, no. Set it and work on something else for a second.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So while you're getting your next thing ready, it just sits there.
And then we'll do the other one.
Yeah.
And look at this. This is pretty nice. This is just solid wood.
Yeah, solid. It's probably weighted.
Yeah, a little bit weighted in the inside. Cool. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come, and on each end, because it's sharp, I don't even want to mess around with it. I'm going to put a little piece of tape on there and fold it over.
And I did keep it from going through your fabric.
Right, because it could rip your fabric. Yeah. And I'm going to do it twice, because I really want it protected. Okay? And then I'm going to do the other end also.
If you want to hand me some scissors, I'll cut you some more.
Okay, keep them down low.
Go down one more time.
Okay, we're not going to try and hide what we're doing. Okay. Oh. No.
Sorry, Abby, they're not down here. Okay.
No, we got those. Okay, so we're putting 2 pieces of the black electrical tape. I wouldn't use masking tape.
Okay.
Use the electrical tape because that's kind of rubbery. So I put 2 pieces on each end. And will you cut me 2 more pieces that I'm going to wrap around to keep that black plastic down. Okay, so then I'm going to take my black and go from the edges, because I don't want the edges either to go in there and catch my
So we're going to need some more for the other one too, right? Okay.
And if you don't feel like you need to do that, see, I didn't get this all the way to the side, so I want to protect that. So we're going to take our fabric that is on the outside, and we're going to place a lining wrong side up. I've got some lining that doesn't matter what side it is, so because I got a plain color. So we're going to place that. This is the wrong side up, okay? And then we're going to place our batting and our outside fabric in the center. You could measure these and find out where your center is. Looks like I had measured this and did my center line, you know. So I know where my center is. I'm going to place that right on there, okay? And then, let's see, I've got a, it's probably close to 2 inches. Oh, look at that. I guessed right, about right. Okay, so it's pressed on there. And then we're going to take this over to our iron, and we're going to press it down. We want at least, I think it was 3/4 of a space where we're going to sew down. See this? I'm going to fold, and I'm just going to place it barely over that edge there. But I want to catch it so that I keep all that in there and onto the side. So you're going to do that on each end. Hopefully leaving enough to be able to get your the tape measure in. Okay? So try and make that as close to the edge as you can.
Okay.
I think this was, yes, I think this was a 3/4 inch. Let me see. Yes, this is 3/4 inches. So that's what you want to do. And if you get a bigger tape measure, a wider one, you're going to have to cut your lining fabric a little bit longer, okay? More than 2 inches longer than your main fabric. Then we're going to take our squares that we've already done, the folds, and you can see I don't have any raw edges over here. The raw edge is going to be in this seam, so no raw edge will show. Okay, so we've got that, and then this is where highly skilled, okay?
Okay.
Eyeball it into the center. I eyeball it in. I don't measure.
Can you use glue to kind of hold everything together?
You know what? That's a really good idea. Glue. You could use a pin. I could put a pin in here.
Okay.
But I am lining that purple, my triangle, up with the raw edge there.
Okay.
And then I'll fold this over.
So it just catches
ever so slightly. And I'm going to pin my thing on, because I think that will stay where it needs to be.
Okay.
All right, and we'll do that on both ends.
Oh, look how beautiful I did.
That is so good. Okay, and so then I think I want it like that to click out.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, the round
Outside.
side is out.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Numbers down. Numbers
all
to
right.
the inside.
And we have cut this a little bit smaller than your fabric.
Bag. Okay.
Let me show you this. I've got that in there. That one in there, slicker than slick.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, so this is where, let me get that. This is where our metal ends. And so we still have enough room,
plenty of room
for a seam. And you're going to do it in both sides.
Okay.
Okay? And then all you're going to do is line that up there. And we're going to sew
seams
down the sides. Do
and
that.
you'll never hit your...
You won't hit the metal.
Metal.
And all you're going to do is turn it right side out. Push your seams out with the R&K turning tool.
We love that.
Yes.
Very cool.
Okay, so you think you can do that?
I can do that.